Okay, today we're going to learn how contour lines can trick the eye to thinking that the object that you're drawing is coming off the page. So I want you to imagine a bowl or a vase and very lightly, watch how I'm holding my pencil. I want you to very lightly sketch out a bowl or a vase of flowers, something that you know is round. If you hold your pencil back and use the edge, if you need to erase, you can. But if you hold your pencil like this and make a hard line, when you try to erase, it's very difficult. So for sketching, I want you to hold your pencil like I'm showing you right here and very lightly use the edge of the lead and draw your bowl or your vase. Looks almost 3D, but it doesn't have any contour lines. So I want to show you what that means. A contour line is going to tell the viewer that my base is round. If I draw a straight line across the bowl, it does not make it appear rounded. So I'm going to get rid of those straight lines, and I want you to draw the lines that are curved that show how round your object is. Sometimes I have to turn my paper in a different way, and I'm drawing a curved line because my base is curved, and it'll start to look more round. And I'm still using the edge of my lead instead of the tip. So already my vase is looking a little bit more rounded. Not really liking this space here, so I'm going to fix that. And then I'm going to erase this line a little bit. Now, the next step is to draw straight lines. We're going to pretend that the wall behind the vase is straight. It's flat. Doesn't have any curves or bumps. So I always have to turn my paper to the side. I'm going to start at the bottom and I'm going to draw a straight line. You can use a ruler, but you don't have to. And each line that I draw, I'm going to make them about a half an inch apart. And then when I get to this line on my vase, it's a flat wall, a curved line, a flat wall. Now I want to put something in my vase before I draw the lines that come out or fill up the top space. So I'm just going to very easily sketch something very simple. Now I'm not worried about the contour lines on this part of my drawing. It's just adding a little bit of visual interest. Maybe one hanging down with some leaves. See how I'm drawing everything very light? That way I can erase if I need to. Now I'm going to continue on. Notice I turned my paper again. And I'm going to draw this line, but I'm going to let the flower be in the front. Here's my curved line and my wall. Now I'm just going to draw straight lines, but I'm going to make sure that my flowers stay in the front. In other words, I'm not going to draw my line through the leaves. I'm going to stop my line and pick it up and continue it on the other side of my flowers. One more. Not finished yet. Now you're going to take your black marker. I like to draw my flowers first. You can draw any kind of flowers that you like. I just drew some simple flower shapes. And simple leaf shapes just to keep everything simple. Now I'm going to trace the lines of my vase. But I'm not going to trace this line or this line, and you'll see why in just a minute. Just drawing my horizontal lines. See how I pick up marker so that the flowers are in the front. Oops. Oh well. My hand went up a little bit, but it's not that big of a deal. So now you can see the vase that it comes off the page because the contour lines define its shape. Or actually, the contour lines define the form. There's a difference between a shape and a form. A shape is flat, a form is three-dimensional. Now I'm cleaning up my work, and you can still see the shape or the form of my vase or my vase, depending on how you say that word. Now I'm going to get rid of all my pencil lines. And while I'm doing this, I'm going to start thinking about my color scheme, my color palette. That's part one of this lesson.